Just making a quick video of my albino male ball python. Quick little feeding video. He's always ate live mice. I'm actually going to try to convert him over to frozen, thawed, and pre-killed mice. This is going to be the first attempt at that. This is a frozen thawed crawler mouse. He's actually been eating adult live mice. I just hold him by the tail and let him just grab them by the head. I just had this frozen in the refrigerator, so I figured I'd give it an attempt with what I already had. What I'm doing right now, shaking it like this, is just giving it the sensation that it's alive and helping it. Not that it needs it. As you can see, it struck it pretty quick with the quickness. I prefer live adult mice normally because of the nutrition, so on and so forth, but if I can convert them over to pre-killed, which is what I plan to do, pre-killed and frozen thawed mice, that's what I plan to do, adult mice. But like I said, I just had this frozen in the freezer, so I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot today while I was doing some cleaning and feeding. Got some other ASF mice and pinkies and so on from my other snakes. It's kind of a feeding day. I'm breaking it up into 2 days. Feeding some today, then I'll feed some tomorrow. Just keep him in this little tub here. This is his water bowl. You can actually climb up in here and go down in there and soak a little bit if he chooses, drinks. This is a little bowl that I got at the Dollar General. Cut a little hole, made a hide out of it. I'm an advocate for saving money. It's kind of foolish to spend $20 and $30 for bowls and hides and everything else when the snake could care less about a name brand. Cares about hiding. The only reason this snake was out in the open like this is because I just cleaned out the tub for him. Prior to that, it was under that little bowl, his hide, homemade hide. I got about 4 of these little bowls at the Dollar General for $1. Cut out a little hole and they got him a hide, and it's cheap. Vice versa, I got these little bowls for $1. Got 3 of these, I believe it was, in one container or one package. And I like keeping fresh water in there. Everybody's got different opinions. You'll hear some people that say they don't keep fresh water for their balls, that there's really no need. They just put it in there once a week. I disagree with that. I like them to have fresh water at all times. They'll climb up in there and soak. You know, you hear some people say ball pythons don't soak. That's not accurate. I've actually got several pictures of my different ball pythons soaking. They might not soak as much as boas do or some other type of python or snake, but they definitely soak. And of course, love to drink. Not even a minute or so before feeding him, this albino male tagged me. I had him in my left hand while I was cleaning out his tub with my right hand, and it was feeding time today. I actually went a few days longer than normal because I was out of town, and I must have moved my thumb around in front of him and he tagged it. So he was definitely hungry and ready to eat, as you can see. Going to my rodent guy tomorrow. Sometimes it's cheaper for me to just buy live rats and mice from him than it is to actually raise them. I do raise my own rodents at times, but like I said, sometimes it's depending on my schedule and what's going on. Different factors. It can be just as easy for me to just buy live because I got a good connection. Of course, if you don't have that connection and you have to buy them from pet stores, I definitely recommend trying to raise your own if you have several snakes. Because pet stores try to rip you off. $3 and $4 a mouse and stuff like that, which is ridiculous. My guy actually hooks me up pretty good. I get an adult mouse for 50 cents. Pinkies for like 10 cents. Crawlers and hoppers for like 20 cents. Well, as you can see, that's a myth that they say they won't eat from the tail. Well, you happen to see this ball python is eating from the tail. They'll eat any way it can get it down, whatever's easier for them. Yes, many times they will go for the head, but that's because it's easier. But if they already got the tail and it's going down pretty simple, they'll pull it on down. Well, this video's been going on for 8 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and end this because YouTube only allots 10 minutes. Don't want to run over that time. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. If you got any questions about anything, feel free to comment. Feel free to send me a message. I'll be glad to help anybody any way I can. Have a good day.